All right, picking Vegas Beyond. I feel like absolute shit, but oh man, my wife and I have been sick for about a week. The whole time we were on vacation, like, okay. So the day we got there, I mean, I felt okay. It was like, we got there. I went sourcing. I have a new favorite thrift store. I think I'm gonna have to make like at least monthly trips just to go source that thrift store because it was so good. Like, I spent like $200 for, I'd say, $5,000 worth of stuff. And I think they knew what I was doing because they gave me a business card. They're like, here you go, here's a business card. Come back and see us. And they were all, you're the best customer we've had. You bought more, than anybody. And I was, according to them, I spent the most money of anybody that's been there, and I don't know how long. But yeah, the next day after that, I woke up. I was going to go back to that thrift store and go check, because where we were on vacation, there was like 30 or 40 thrift stores that were supposed to be really good. We got to go to some of them on the trip, but most of them we didn't get to go to because my wife and I both ended up getting sick. And I'm actually sitting out in front of where my wife is right now. She's in this place seeing a doctor, and I spent like 2 hours at a Goodwill that's like 2 blocks down the street from here. Oh man, oh fuck, I feel like shit. But anyway, I'm fully vaccinated. My wife is fully vaccinated. I just want to get that out there because I'm sick and tired of people commenting about anti-vaxxer this or that. But yeah. The reason I'm fully vaccinated is because everyone in my household is. Because we have multiple people in my household who, if they caught COVID, they would die because they have too many health issues. So, and I understand the whole deal with the vaccine doesn't keep you from getting it. It makes it so that it's less likely for you to die or end up in the hospital from it. But like I was saying, enough about that. That's not what the video is about. I've been talking about that in every fucking video I've made for the last I don't know how long. I'm done talking about it. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about COVID or any of that. I don't know what I have. Whatever it is, it's weird because one day I'll feel fine, and then the next day I'll feel like absolute shit, and then I'll have a couple of days where I still feel like, still don't feel good, but have more energy. And for whatever reason, the whole time that I've been sick, my appetite has been all fucking crazy. I don't know what the fuck that is about. Because one day I'll have no appetite at all, and then all of a sudden I fucking feel like I could eat a horse. Literally. And I don't know what the hell that's about. Because usually when I get sick, I have no appetite at all. But for whatever reason this time, my appetite has gone crazy. But I don't know. I don't know what the hell I have. That's why my wife is seeing the doctor to find out what it is. And in this part of the country, I can't go in there where she is because here you're not allowed to have visitors or have anybody with you. You can't have people just standing around in the hospital or whatever in this part of the country because of COVID. So they take it really seriously around here. So some places take it more seriously than others, because I had to take a family member to another place, and they went way overboard with it. Like, pretty much full hazmat gear, and you have to, like, full body sanitize and all this shit just to get in or whatever. So, yeah, that place was crazy. But anyway, like I was saying, I spent like 2 hours at the Goodwill. It's like 2 blocks from where I'm at now, from where my wife is seeing the doctor. I don't know what it is I have. I know I've been dizzy every day. My head has been killing me. For a day or two, I had like pains in my stomach, my side, and my chest, but that's completely subsided, gone away. My nose has been stopped up. I've been coughing up a lot of mucus, a lot of phlegm. I've been sweating a lot more than usual, which is one reason I left Goodwill before I was ready, even though I ended up I thought it was funny because I left before I was ready to and still ended up spending almost $400. So that's what happens when your thrift stores raise their prices. Because, and here's the thing, they're not just raising prices on stuff that you would think they would, they're raising it on everything. If they see a video on YouTube that shows that somebody's making a profit on that type of item, they're raising their prices. They had a coffee maker, I don't even know how it's pronounced. I think it's Verismo, or I don't know, something like that. It's Verismo, K-Fee coffee maker. It was a gold version, and I looked it up, and online on like eBay, they're only going for between, I think it was between 80 and 120. And at this particular Goodwill, they had it priced at $49.99. So, yeah. I found 4. I don't know if I mentioned it already. I know I tried to make this video already earlier and messed it up because I accidentally showed someone's license plate because I didn't realize they were right there and their license plate was in the video. So I decided to remake it. But anyway, I found 4 really high-end, like really, really high-end baseball bats. I think new they cost like anywhere from like $200 up to, I don't know, probably $600 new. And I'm not saying that's what I'm going to get. I'm just saying that's what they cost new. So they're pretty expensive bats. And the one bat is like really heavy. The one bat is called a Typhoon something, and like I said, it's extremely heavy because it's literally heavier than all three of the other bats combined. I don't know what that bat's going to go for. I don't know why it's so heavy. I'm not sure if it's corked or what. I just know when I went to, because I had the other three bats already in my hand, and I put them in my cart, and then I reached back to grab the last one, the Typhoon bat, and I went to pick it up, and I'm like, holy shit, that's heavy. Anyway, for whatever reason, that bat is like heavier than any bat that I've found before. I'm pretty sure it's corked, but I'm not 100% positive, because I've never found a baseball bat as heavy as that before. And I knew right away there was something going on with it. As soon as I grabbed it to pick it up and noticed the weight of it, I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know. I'll have to do some research and see how heavy they're supposed to be for that exact model of bat. But I found a shit ton of shoes, and it's strange because there's some brands that it seems like Goodwill doesn't really know about, or at least this particular one doesn't. I'm not going to say what those are because I just spent almost $400 because they raised their fucking prices, and I'm not going to aid them in finding out what brands are good. So yeah, they charged me almost $400. It's the most I've ever spent at this particular Goodwill, and even the manager knew that was the most I'd ever spent, because she literally stood there and goes, "You've never spent this much here before." And then I was loading the stuff in the cart to push it out to the van, and she goes, "Now I gotta go back and restock the shelves because you cleared me out of shoes." I'm like, yeah, okay. But there's a particular brand of shoes that most other resellers on YouTube like to buy a lot, and this particular Goodwill doesn't know that brand, so they had them all priced at $3.99 for some reason. And it's one of those brands like every reseller you see on YouTube always buys. Like pretty much every reseller video you see on YouTube, they find at least a pair of those. So, and most of the places know about them by now, but apparently the people at this Goodwill don't know about that brand. And I'm not going to say the brand because I don't know if they're going to watch this video. But I did find a lot of really good high quality shoes. I found surprisingly, I actually found a lot of brand new shoes at Goodwill. And I know they're brand new because they still have like the tags and the stickers, and on the bottom they had the stickers on the bottom, the stickers inside the shoes, and all that, and all the what do you call it, the writing on the insoles is still there and stuff like that. So, and not only that, you could tell they're brand new by the fact that they still have the stickers on the bottom of the shoes and inside and everything else, and there's no dirt or anything on them, so they're definitely brand new. And I found, I don't remember the name of the shoes, and I wouldn't say the name anyway because I don't want Goodwill to find out about it and start pricing those up. But I'm not that type of reseller. I don't want the thrift stores to find out about everything, because if they find out, eventually there's some thrift stores that I've completely stopped going to because they've raised their prices so much that it's gotten to the point where it's not worth going to those thrift stores anymore. One in particular here in Vegas has gotten to the point where the last time I went there, I saw shoes priced over $100 at a fucking thrift store. That's the last time I went there. And that was, what was that? I think that's been like 6 months ago already. And that's the last time I went there because I'm not going to deal. And not only that, there was another one I filmed at. I don't know if that video's out yet, but I made a video sourcing at it was a similar type of thrift store to the one I'm talking about, but not the exact same one. And I showed the prices that they had on their stuff. I'm trying to remember everything that I saw that day. And I'll have to see if I put that video out yet, because I know there's a lot of videos that I made back when I was filming videos a lot. I don't know why lately, for the last few days, I've been making a shit ton of videos. But for the last 2 years, I wasn't making anything. But a little over 2 years ago, I stopped making videos. And the reason for that was because I made like 1,000 videos. And I burned myself out. That and no one was watching any of my videos. I mean, I was cranking out. I still have almost 600 videos that aren't even, uploaded yet. Yeah. But the last time, like I was saying, I was at another one of those thrift stores back when I was actually making videos, and I think one of the things they had that was insanely overpriced, I think they had like a football jersey or some type of jersey. Could have been a basketball jersey. I don't remember. But there was some type of jersey up towards the front of the store. And I walked up thinking that it would be, normally priced, I wasn't expecting the price they had on it. And in the video, you hear me say, "Holy shit," or something along those lines. And then I show the price. It was $199 for a goddamn jersey at a thrift store. And there was a bunch of stuff that I showed that day at that thrift store where the prices were just crazy. Like shoes for $49.99, $99.99, and all kinds of crazy prices at a thrift store. And those types of thrift stores, they haven't learned, because I was just at another one that likes to overprice shit a couple weeks back. I managed to find some stuff that they didn't know about, because I like to kind of learn about different types of items. But most of the stuff they had that they knew was good was still insanely overpriced. But yeah, and that's why here today I spent 2 hours at a thrift store at Goodwill, and all the shoes were priced, except for the one brand that they didn't know about. Everything else was priced $14.99, $19.99, which is still too much to pay at a thrift store, but I only am willing to pay that much if I know I'm going to get a lot of money for them. And then the bats, a month or 2 months ago, those same bats would have been $2.99. Now they're $5.99.